Hello, my name is Stacy Massimillo and I am currently a student at Touro College. I'm currently in Dr. Tom's 22 section of the EDSN640 class. I decided to do my favorite intervention on a math intervention. This intervention involves increasing the accuracy of a student's outcomes by intermixing both easy and difficult problems. The first step in this intervention is to identify what types of challenging problems there are for this particular student. The next step in the intervention is then you identify the easy problem types. Similarly, could be any of the four major computation types of major computation problems, and what problems are easy for this particular student or group of students that you're implementing the intervention with. Then the teacher will create worksheets that mix the easy and the difficult problems. Basically, they're going to be spaced at a ratio that are evenly fixed throughout the student's progress. So I have a couple of examples, but overall, first you're going to start with 1-to-1 ratio, which basically you will have a student who, say, is having trouble with multiplication, which I have an example of. I wrote some of the problems out, but I'll also show how we can do this using Interventioncentral.com. Basically, if a student's having a problem with multiplication, and in my case, I'm tutoring a 5th grade student right now, and his issue is multiplication with 2-digit multiplied by 2 digits and 3 digits multiplied by 2 digits, and so on. Not really 2 digits multiplied by 1 digit. That's giving a struggle. So these are basically the simple type of problems that we're going to look at right now. So one of the first ways that you start this intervention is you start with the 1-to-1 ratio, basically evenly spacing your difficult and your simple problems. So difficult, simple, throughout the worksheet. You have the student do this, and then over time see how they do, and as time goes on and they progress, you then can change your ratio, and you can also change from 2-digit multiplication times 2 digits, and then 3 digits to 2 digits, and 4 digits times 2 digits, and so on. So this is a 2-to-1 ratio, where we have in the red are the more difficult problems for this particular student, and the more simple problems are in the blue. Obviously, for a student, you wouldn't show them that, but I just thought it was a good way to kind of show the difference as to how your worksheets can change. Then as the student starts to get stronger, you can increase the amount of difficult problems. So here's a 3-to-1 ratio, and these problems are also more difficult than the first 2 sheets. And then we have a 4-to-1 ratio, which 4 difficult to 1 simple problems. So to make your own worksheet, you're going to go to the Intervention Central website, and we're going to click this right here, which is the intervention that I decided to do my video on. And right here is where the math worksheet generator is. And for this one, I used mixed scales since I did different difficulties. And I'm going to keep it at 4 columns, 3 rows, but I'm going to randomize the order of the selection, rather. And I'm going to scroll down to addition, and I'm going to pick 2 simple ones, 1 more difficult one, 1 increasingly difficult one, and then I'm going to pick another difficult one. You're allowed to pick up to 5, and then you can click this multiple scale computation probe, and it will allow you to have a student copy and a teacher copy, or the other one will allow you to have both of them on a split screen. So that's it for this intervention. I hope that some of you, especially those who teach math, were able to get some value out of this, and I'm looking forward to watching the rest of your videos.